In this video, we'll have a look at replacing a search field with multiple search fields so that you can enter one value in the search area and then have that value be searched for in several different fields. So for example, we've got our customers table. I'm going to be looking for Bill State region of New York, so there's a couple of New Yorks in there. But I'm also going to be searching for name in involved one, involved user 1, involved user 2, and involved user 3. So I'll look for Dave in this case. So Dave can show up in any of the involved users in any of these three fields. So that's our data. So let's go to our fields. We're going to be looking. Oh, these are our fields that we're displaying, and here we have our search fields. So we've got Bill State region, and involve user 1. So this has got to be. We've got to have one real field in here. So you can see down here we've got our three real fields. You can't create a field in here. You've got to use one real one, but we're going to be replacing that in our code anyway. So let's go and run this. So I'm looking for New York, and I'm looking for search for involved user. So it doesn't say one, because I'm going to be looking at all of them. So we're going to do a search. We're going to run this. So there's our three records. So we've got and New York. So New York has got to be there. But here we've got Dave in involved user 1, Dave in involved user 2, and Dave in involved user 3. So let's go and have a look to see how we've done this. So what you need to do is run the process once without any information in your on search part filter compute area. I can't make that any bigger, can I? No. So that's where that is. It's on search part filter compute, as it says up there. And what we get is information about the arguments that alpha is putting together. And in this case, alpha is putting together an argument called involved user 1, Not really sure why, but that's just the way it is. So if we were to go, let's go run this again. New York, Dave. So before we do anything, this is what's inside of alpha stuff. So Bill State region like Bill State region 1, and involved user 1 like involved user 1. So that's in the search part, and then in the parameters, we've got New York coming in, of course, and then Dave coming in for set up as an argument for involved user 1. So this is important to know, the involved user 1, and we know that this is coming out the way alpha is building it. Okay, so that's important to know. So let's halt that, and we're back into the code. So we know that involved user 1 like involved user 1 is what alpha is building. Now we need to replace that with an OR statement, and this is our OR statement. Involved user 1 like involved user 1 or involved user 2 1. Do I have an extra one in there? I might have an extra one in there. Oh, actually, I think I do. Yes, I do. I have an extra one in there. All right, so let's go and fix that. Good. Good. Okay. So involved user 1 like involved user 1, or involved user 2 like involved user 1, because it's the same argument, or involved user 3 like, I'll just go to the end of that one, like involved user 1. Again, that's our argument. It's the same argument, exactly the same argument. It's just that we're going after a different a different field in this case in the table. And then, so now we've got our single search established, so we know that we're going after involved user 11. We've got our multi-search text variable set up the way we want it. So then what we do is an stri_tran into the search part. So this is our variable that we're going to be searching for, and we're going to find involved search single, which we know what we're looking for, and we're going to replace it with involved search multi. So that's that. So involved search part gets changed. The parameters never get changed because our parameters stay exactly the same. So let's go and run this again. So we're looking for New York and Dave. And there's our established parameters the way that Alpha builds them. And then we're just going to step through this. Set up the first string, that's our single string, set up our multi-string, and then replace it. So now we're looking at build state region like build state region 1, which is our argument, and you'll notice I put an extra parentheses around this whole statement as well. So we've got a third set of parentheses. So now this is all in one. So build state region is equal to build state region, whatever we typed in, and involved user 1 like involved user 11, involved user 2 like the same argument, involved user 3 like the same argument. So this whole section is being interpreted as one statement or section of the statement, and this one is being interpreted as another one. So it's got to be build state region and all of these. And that gives us, once again, Dave showing up in 1 or 2 or 3, and New York has to be part of the whole thing, each one of them. That's why we're only getting 3 records. Because if we were to look at the data again, we'll see that, go to build state region. So we've got Massachusetts here, so obviously that's not going to be picked up, even though Dave is in user 3. So that's not part of our search, which is good. That's what we want. And so that's about it. So the only thing you need to change, you need to look for. Well, let's go and do this one more time. Just set this up for yourself. Oops, New York and Dave search. So that's what you're looking for. This statement right here. So all you would do is just copy that, right click and copy value. And that might copy the whole value. Halt that. Get into your code. Copy it. And you don't want the whole thing. So now you have your single statement, then you build your multi-statement as it is down here. And then you just run it through stri_tran to replace one with the other. And that's it. Oops. And yeah, thanks for having a look.